Alright, it's time. Drop your questions down below for the second Q&A on my channel. Guys, I kinda need questions in order to do the second Q&A, so what are you waiting for? Go comment a question! So far, I only have 8 questions for the second Q&A. Surely some of you guys have some unanswered questions you could ask me, right? I only have 10 questions for my second ever Q&A. If you have any questions, ask away, and there's no limit to how many questions you can ask. Oh dear Lord, what have I done? Alright, let's get this video over with. Man, I am just, I know I wanted a lot of questions, but jeez, this is gonna take a while. Alright, let's do this. I've been dreading to make this video, honestly. It's very overwhelming. First off, before we begin, I just want to thank everyone for their patience for waiting for this video to come out. I'm sure this is gonna take me a while to edit as well, not just voiceover, so let's just begin. Alright, the first question is from Nick the Ben 10 guy, my good friend. He asked, what is my most favorite FNAF game? Honestly, this was a hard question to wrap my head around, but I think I'm gonna have to go with Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2. It just had such a fun variety of mini games and fun activities to do in VR. I just really enjoyed it. The next question is from my good friend Emiliano, and he asks, what is your least favorite Midas and your favorite Midas? Now, this is a bit tricky for me because my favorite Midas skin would be Marigold, but she's technically not a Midas, so if we count Marigold, that's my favorite. If not, I'm gonna have to go with Midsummer Midas, even though I don't wear him that often because it's mainly a summer skin. He holds a very special place in my heart because for those who don't know, he came out on my 17th birthday. I know, crazy coincidence. I know, it's crazy. It's absolutely wild. Now, my least favorite Midas would definitely have to be Tuna Fish Midas, if he counts. If he doesn't count, I'm gonna have to go with Golden Gear Midas. The next question is from my current co-host and good friend Jan, and he asks, what is your favorite Marvel character? Well, that's a very easy answer. It's Scarlet Witch, aka Wanda. I really like her character, I really connected with her in WandaVision, and I really enjoyed how she played out in Multiverse of Madness. Great villain, great movie, great character. Hopefully she comes back to the MCU, please! The next question is also from Jan, and he asks, what is your favorite icon skin? I just stopped and thought about it for a bit of time now. I went through every single icon skin, and honestly, I think I'm gonna have to go with Cypher PK. He's just my favorite Fortnite creator in general. I've been watching him since like the start, and he's got a cool reactivity to his skin, so I'm just gonna have to go with Cypher on this one. And the next question is another question from Jan, and he asks, what is your favorite character from Legends of China? What? Okay, sorry guys, Jan made a little spelling error. It's actually, what is your favorite character from LEGO Legends of Chima? Which is a show that I recently watched alongside him, and I actually watched it as a child, and I showed it to him because I recommended it to him. And honestly, I'm gonna have to go with my favorite character is the main guy, Laval. Although Shadowwind is pretty funny too. If you ever watched LEGO Legends of Chima growing up, you'll understand. The next question is from my good friend Lee. I haven't seen this guy in a while. I hope he's doing alright. He asks, what was your reason to start up YouTube, and did you ever think you'd get this far with it? I just grew up watching YouTube, and honestly, I really thought that being a YouTuber would be fun. I originally wanted to be the type of guy that makes movies, like a movie director, like growing up as a child, but then I discovered YouTube, and I really got into it, and I really enjoyed it, and I wanted to become a YouTuber, and so I did. And then, as I became a YouTuber, I slowly just noticed that there's so much negativity in the world, and I just want to be a positive light to shed on the world and make people happy and laugh and, you know, just have a good time. And when it comes to how far did I think I'd get, I thought that I would get pretty far eventually, but not this quickly. Not like the way that it went. Like, I was not expecting this. I, right now, probably last year, thought I would probably have been around the same amount that I was at before. Like, I probably would have been, I thought like 3,000, maybe 4,000 if I was lucky. Nowhere over 5,000. Nowhere. It's all thanks to the Freddy short. which, as I'm currently voicing over this, has 2.7 million views. Gosh. Also, another reason I wanted to become a YouTuber is I have a terrible sleep schedule pattern. Literally, my sleep schedule is a ticking clock. Every day I wake up at a different time, and my sleep schedule is literally, like I said, it's just a ticking clock. One day I'll wake up at 1 p.m., the next day I'll wake up around, 2 a.m. It's random for me. It's really hard to manage, so I don't think I personally could keep a job if I wanted to. I feel like I'd get fired, so I feel like YouTube is the best job for me. Also, something I just want to say is, if you're going to become a YouTuber in the future, all it takes is time, dedication, effort, and of course, style. That way you stand out, and because, there's a lot of other people who want to become a YouTuber, it's not just you. Everyone else wants to do it eventually. Anyways, let's move on. I kinda, as the kids these days say, I kinda yapped. The next question is from my good friend Logger, and he asks, what is your fave vid you made? Now this is a tricky question because I can't really pick a favorite video because I've made thousands at this rate. Well, if you include live streams, it's thousands. If not, then I've made at least over 500, which is half a thousand. Close enough. Alright, I've tried thinking about it, but I can't pick a favorite. So I'm just going to say my favorite is any Mythic Weapon Only challenge, because that's my favorite Fortnite challenge that we've done. But I really just can't think of a favorite, so sorry, Logger. The next question is from my good friend Goldfish, and he asks, in the next 5 years, where do you see yourself? Again, tricky question. I don't know, honestly. It can go anywhere from here. I know that it's probably going to be, hopefully, still playing Fortnite. I mean, maybe, who knows? Fortnite could possibly die in 5 years. A lot can happen in 5 years. I could even die in 5 years. Who knows? You never know when your end will come, so I don't really know. Hopefully it's better and I have more subscribers and I'm more successful, and who knows, maybe I'll even have an icon skin. The next question is from my good friend OG Dab King. How you doing, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while. Who was the hardest character in 50-20 mode? Well, I beat 50-20 mode back in 2019 when it first came out. At least I think that was 2019. Honestly, I have no clue, but it has been years since I've done that. But the one character that I remember to this day, the most annoying, Nightmarion. Man, he was annoying. The next question is from my good friend Emmy, and he asks, what do you feel about RB Battles? Honestly, next to Piggy, I think RB Battles is the only thing that will make me come back to Roblox at this rate. It's an overall fun event, it's got good hosts and good people, and it's really fun whenever it happens. The next question is from Emmy again. He asks, what is your favorite Marvel Rivals skin? I'm gonna assume that he means either the character or the edit style for them, or costumes as I think they're called. My favorite character would be Scarlet Witch, because I like how she plays out, I like how she can fly, I like how she can shoot. Unfortunately, they really nerfed her into the ground, and she's not really that playable anymore, but hey, that's why I don't play Marvel Rivals no more. And my favorite skin of her would definitely have to be the Scarlet Witch variant from Multiverse of Madness. And also the zombie Doctor Strange one is pretty cool as well, that recently came out. The next question is also from Emmy, and he asks, what is your next goal since you hit 10k subs? Honestly, I'd probably say 15k or 20k. Next question. The next question is from my good friend Ninja, or, well, he goes by the Gaming Ninja, as to not get confused with the other guy. He asks, what is your Marvel Rivals main? I already said this earlier, it is Scarlet Witch. The next question is also from Ninja, and he asks, what was your favorite Fortnite season? I'd probably have to go with Chapter 2, Season 3, because it was my first ever season, and I had a blast. Mainly because there were literally 0 sweats back then, because they all quit due to the charged shotgun. And the next question is once again from Emmy, and he asks, are you going to grind ranked reload this reload season, or are you going to take a break? Honestly, I'm taking a break. They've made it way too difficult, and I am just done. Honestly, grinding to Unreal for the first time in Chapter 6, Season 1 was so much fun, and then during Lawless it was just a pain, and then they just made it even more of a pain. I just can't anymore. I'm done. Next question is also from Emmy, and he asks, do you think TG will get an icon skin this year? I mean, I suppose so. I mean, I don't know, honestly. It seemed like he was going to be the next one, and then Clicks got one. Like, no offense to Clicks or anything, it's just I did not think he was going to get icon skin for a while, at least. I thought Typical Gamer was the next one, honestly, and it feels like he should be the next, but who knows, honestly. The next question is again from Emmy, and he asks, when is the JohnEE Gaming icon skin coming out, and if not coming out in the moment right now, when do you think it's gonna come out? Honestly, I have no clue. Stop asking me this. It's probably years, if not decades away, so just stop. Please. We got another question from Emmy, and he asks, what is your least favorite mode in Fortnite? Probably Lego Brick Life, or maybe Rocket Racing, or even just Fortnite OG, honestly. All three of them are just dead to me and boring. Oh my gosh, we got another question from Emmy. Are you kidding me? He asks, when do you think Hazbin Hotel Season 2 is coming out? Since they just finished wrapping for Season 3. Well, I'm hopeful that it's going to come out near the end of this year. Some people are actually saying it might come out during the summer of this year, but I doubt it, because they literally just released a video that literally is like, hey, guess what? We're collabing with Helluva Boss, although it's gonna take a very long time to animate, because guess what? Animation takes a long time. So I'm pretty sure we're not getting it anytime soon this summer or even October. I'd say maybe either very end of the year around like December, November-ish, or probably beginning of next year, honestly. The next question is once again from Emmy, and he asks, if you could go to any place in the world, where would you go? This is an easy answer. I'd go to the agency. Nah, but for real though, I honestly have no clue where to go. I'm not the type of person who wants to explore the world, honestly. The next question is from Goldfish again. He asks, another question. I myself have rarely played FNAF, and in doing so, I am wondering what is the best FNAF excluding the original ones, as I do not enjoy as much. Thanks. So he's pretty much asking, what is the best FNAF game, not counting the original ones? So I'm assuming he means we don't count FNAF 1 to 4, since those are the originals. Like I said before, Help Wanted 2 is a very fun game and it has a variety of minigames. Another good game is Security Breach. It can be a bit difficult in some parts, but it's overall a good time. And honestly, another very underrated game is FNAF World. It's also really fun. Goldfish asks another question, but it's pretty much the same thing, so you already got the answer. We got another question from Goldfish, and he asks, how do you think you'll be doing YouTube and play Fortnite for? Probably a while. I don't really know, honestly. Not retiring anytime soon, that's for sure. Next question is also from Goldfish, and he asks, what is your favorite game mode? Mine is Ranked Reload. Ranked Reload is a good pick, but I gotta go with the regular Battle Royale, man. It's just fun. It changes every, like, couple months. It's a blast. And the story, like, come on. The next question, once again, is from Goldfish, and he asks, a little bit unserious, but do you think you'll get 50k by the end of 2025 or 2026, considering your rapid growth? Honestly, it'd be amazing if that happened, but the Freddy Short saga has kind of come to an end. It's not really gaining as much, and unfortunately, I just don't think so. But maybe, you never know. The next question is also from Goldfish, and he asks, Fortnite or FNAF? Honestly, both. And if not both, then I'd have to go with FNAF, just because I love the lore, I love the franchise, I love the community. It's so much better. Fortnite's really just a side thing I do just to distract myself when I wait for new FNAF stuff, really. Plus, it's been a part of my life a lot longer than Fortnite. But don't get me wrong, I also like Fortnite. The next question is also from Goldfish, once again. He says, do you think you will get a locker bundle or an icon skin, since small but upcoming YouTubers usually get locker bundles? I don't know, honestly. I don't think I'm anywhere close to getting one, so no. And lastly, the final question is once again from Goldfish, and he says, please can you give me your top 5 seasons and your favorite chapters? Well, the first one has to be Splashdown. Second one definitely has to be Nexus War. I'd say the third one could be Lawless. The fourth one I'm going to go with Remix Chapter 2. And for the fifth one, I'm going to go with Wrecked. I know a lot of people hate that season, but I personally enjoyed it. And lastly, my favorite chapters. I'm definitely going to have to go with Chapter 2, Chapter 6, and Chapter 5 and 4. Chapter 3 had a good start, but then it got bad. Whew, we did it. That's all 28 questions answered. My goodness, this video was a lot to manage. I hope everyone who asked a question got the answer they were hoping for, and I hope they were satisfied with their answers, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, because it really took me a long time to edit. This took me a total of 4.5 days to edit, which might not sound like a lot, but trust me, it is. Anyways, that's going to be the end of this 7.5 Q&A special, so thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to check out my friend's channel in the description below. Also, feel free to use my supporter creator code GAMERS in the Fortnite item shop if you want to support me when you buy anything in the Fortnite item shop. Bye all my fellow gamers.